The wheel, electricity and the internet. 3 things that have changed our lives forever. And as the Premiership season gets underway again in September, there are some seismic changes coming to the sport of rugby. So I'm here today to help you understand the new laws before the games get underway and give you a better understanding on just what they are trying to achieve. So why are there new laws coming into the game? Well, these law trials that will be implemented are to reflect the sport's ongoing commitment to injury reduction at all levels, as well as being aimed at improving the sporting spectacle. What are these new laws? Well, the 2 very noticeable law changes will be the 50-22 and the goal line dropout. The 50-22. This law trial allows an attacking player to kick the touch inside his own half, and should the ball bounce out inside the opposition's 22, then his team are rewarded with the ball. This is intended to create space, as it is hoped it will force players to drop out of the defensive line in order to prevent their opponents from kicking to touch, reducing the impact of the defensive line speed, so you might see those wingers dropping back a little bit. The goal line dropout. When an attacking team is held up in a try-scoring attempt, the ball is to now be drop kicked from the defensive team's goal line. It used to be a 5-metre scrum. This law trial is intended to reduce the number of scrums, reward good defence, encourage counter-attacking and increase the rate of ball in play. This will be a really interesting change and will force teams who look to build up continued pressure to rethink their strategies. A trio of law trials relating to the breakdown that could have a big influence on the shape and safety of the game have been introduced. One of them outlaws the practice of pods of 3 or more players being pre-bound prior to receiving the ball. The sanction for this offence will be a penalty kick to the defence. Pre-latching in pods has been a common feature of professional rugby in recent years, creating situations where attacking players can overload defenders, particularly close to the try line, and prevent any contest for possession. World Rugby has also tightened the law around 1-player latches, which are still to be permitted. The latching player now has the same responsibility as the first arriving player at the breakdown. They must stay on their feet, enter through the gate and not fall to the ground. If they do this, they'll be given a penalty against them. Finally, World Rugby has introduced a trial law that will ask referees to sanction any breakdown clear-outs that target the lower limbs of defenders. We have seen some major injuries caused by these clear-outs in recent years, but World Rugby says anyone who targets or drops their weight onto the lower limbs of a jackler will be sanctioned with a penalty. These law trials will be part of the Premiership's relaunch in September, and once the trials are complete, they are expected to be rolled out across all competitions internationally. But what do you think of the new laws? Does the dropout one favour the defence too much? I'd love to hear your thoughts, so let me know in the comments below. If you're new to Fab Rugby, make sure you hit subscribe. If you like these kind of videos, hit the like button so we know. And guys, I'll see you soon for the next video. Bye.